Listen to me here. Hitting a softball is not easy. There's a reason you guys are here. You want help. Because it's not easy, is it? It's easier than hitting a baseball, right? Why is it easier than hitting a baseball? The time. The time you have to react to it. We have more time to react to it. How much time do we have from release to the board? Anybody? 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Anybody? 2 seconds. We have between 1.2 seconds and just under 2 from release to the board. I did it. I did my experiment. Right? I charted knuckleballs, topspin, backspin, breaking balls. I charted them all. And there's a pecking order. The flat pitch takes about from 50 feet, the flat pitch right at 6 feet takes about 1.3 to 1.4 seconds. The slowest pitch is the church league spinner, 12 feet in the air from 60 feet, because in SSUSA they let you back up 10 feet. And that took just under 2.0 seconds. So we have a lot more time. The Major League Baseball players, what do they got? 0.3 of a second to react. Yet they're barreling it up. Freddie Freeman squared that baby up, didn't he? All right? They're barreling up. This is the coolest thing in sports. It's the hardest thing to do in sports, but it's the coolest thing. Just think about what's happening. We're standing in this batter's box, and this person's going to throw a ball up in the air. What happens? First thing we got to do is look at the ball. We got to watch the ball. So your eyes are watching the ball. What is your brain doing while you're watching the ball? What's it doing? It's analyzing it, isn't it? What's it looking for? Ball or strike, meaning inside or outside. How about height, speed? How about the spin on it? Right. Location. Is it short? Is it deep? Is it high? Is it low? Is it a breaking ball? Is it a knuckleball? Is it a spinner? Top spin comes down faster than backspin. A backspin floats in the air. It acts like a changeup. That's why I don't like that machine right there. That machine spins the ball backwards faster than any human could. And I watched a bunch of you over there popping the ball up, popping the ball up, popping the ball up, and you're kind of, what the heck's going on? You're early on it. If the ball's coming down and we're early, what part of it are we going to hit? We're going to hit the bottom of it. If the ball's coming down and we're swinging level and we hit the top of it, we're too late on it, right? So timing, so the brain is processing this pitch. Your eyes are looking at it and your brain is processing the location, the height, the spin, and then through the miracle of the human body, what's it do? It sends an impulse through your central nervous system. It stimulates your body to spin, open the hips. The hands are going to the intersecting point, right? You're trying to figure out where you're going to intersect that ball at. And now I'm asking you not just to hit it, but to hit it just below the center or just above the center, right? I'm getting picky where you want to hit it so it goes where you want it to go. It's an amazing thing. It's eye-hand coordination. How do we practice eye-hand coordination? It starts right here without it moving. Once we get good at it without it moving, then we add the element of timing, which really messes us all up, doesn't it? We're great off the tee. How come I can't hit when it's pitched? Well, there's a little timing. So if you're getting ready for a tournament next weekend, should you just do tee work? No. You should start with tee work. Make sure we got connection. Make sure that because that's exactly what's happening right here. I'm looking at that logo, and when it's time to go, my brain tells my hands where to go. And hopefully my hands go, and I hit that ASA logo, and I hit it over somebody's head. All right? Now we add movement to it, timing to it. It's a whole nother ballgame. But if you're getting ready to play next weekend, you can't just do tee work. Start with tee work, and then find somebody, hopefully you brought somebody with you, that can throw strikes. That's the other part. All right? And we have to get the element of timing involved. Ask your pitcher to mix it up. Throw some high, throw some flat. Hopefully they can do that for you. And mix up the timing with it. Because it's a miracle what happens. Ball gets up in the air, we watch it, the brain processes it, it sends information to the hands, and we go. So why is it bad? You people that were here for the morning class, why is it bad if we're moving through the ball? Remember that linear motion we talked about? I told you that 85% comes from rotary motion. If I start here, and I was watching, while I was eating, I was watching somebody hit. I'm not going to say any names. You. What's your name? Rico. Rico started with his head here, and I could see it from my little bench over there. He started here with his head, but when he finished, his head was here. I just moved this far. What's the problem with moving your head this far? What just happened? All that data your brain was taking in from here, now your brain moved to here, and so what'd that do to the ball? It kind of sped the ball up a little bit. So you're taking in all this data and trying to intersect perfectly. Now, if you're changing your body angle or location, you've added another element to it, correct? That's why it's so important for you to keep your head still. Don't lunge at the ball. If you can keep your head still, that information gets processed, calculated correctly. So if I swing, you can, sometimes we'll put the shadow's not good here. Sometimes to work on this, put the sun behind you. Watch this. I'm going to put my head right where that ball is, right? So if I do everything right and take me a good swing, look, is it still there? That means my head didn't move. Rico, suave. Here comes Rico. Look where my head is. Look how far it moved. What do you think? Is that good or bad? That's going to cause a problem down the road, isn't it? Are you a little inconsistent? That would do it right there. So we can fix that by staying back, keeping your head still. You guys watch me and see how far my head moves. I'm in my stance, feet, shoulders width apart, knees slightly bent, waist slightly bent, hands up, back, and in. All that good stuff. Ready? I'm going to step away from my hands, and I'm going to hit that ball. My head, how much did it move? Not much, right? The less movement we get with our head and upper body, the more precise we're going to be on hitting that ball where it needs to go. Yes, sir.
So I'll change the subject a little bit. Watching you, and your backhand is adjusting where that bat is.
Yes, it is.
You're keeping that forward hand always at the same height?
Just about every single one. Everybody put your bottom hand up. Right here. Good. Bottom hand. So if you're right-handed, it's your left hand. Pretend you're in your stance. You guys get up. Get up off the ground. Come on. You can't be tired already. I spoil you by letting you sit. So here we go. Let's go left hand. Guys, listen, I am telling you, if you've never taken karate, right now, this is what I need you to do. I need that bottom of the hand to be a karate chop. I want you to karate chop. Go ahead and take your pinky to the pitcher. Pinky to the pitcher. So on every single pitch, I want that pinky to go to the pitcher for now. Got it? We go from flexion to extension. So if I'm going to karate chop somebody and really get some energy, I'm going to go from flexion. Ha! What if I did this? Is that going to hurt them? I'm going here. Hi-ya! That ain't going to hurt them. This one's going to hurt them. Flexion. Flicking the towel. Remember we used to go around flicking the towel at your little brother or little sister? That's what we're doing with the bat. We're going to flick that bat. That little action, elbow hand, creates energy, and that end of that towel had some kinetic energy on it, didn't it? Shit hurt when you popped them on the ass, didn't it? All right? So it's the same thing we want to do with this bat. We want to do a little whoosh, whoosh. It's a karate chop. So what I can't do with my hands is this This is no good. I don't want this. You can see my white glove. I don't want this. I don't want this. What do I want every single time? I want this, 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 every single time. Now what happens is once that left arm gets to extension, watch, this is cool. Once this left arm gets to extension, I'm going to go slow-mo, step away. I'm going to fire the hips, squish the bug, open the door. Now, as that, watch my left hand. My left hand is now going to, once the left arm gets to extension, it can't go forward anymore. And now it starts to go this way. When this hand starts to go this way, what happens to the barrel? It gets released. I'm leaving, look where that barrel stays. That barrel's starting flat right over my shoulder. It stays there for a long time, doesn't it? Once the left arm gets to extension, now the right arm starts to extend and the barrel comes through. And notice, watch the, let me use the word worth. Worth. Let me use the word worth. Watch it from behind, you guys. Here it comes. Worth. I want to hit the ball with the worth still being there. After contact, watch what worth does. See how it rolled over? In hitting, we have to get straight to the ball before the top hand. So watch my hands now. Watch my hands. Left arm straightens out. Now the right arm straightens out. Once they both get to extension, that's where I want to be. Both arms extended to the pitcher, and my barrel has released. That's where I want to be at contact. And then after contact, because my left arm is now going to be longer than my right arm, the right hand now rolls the bat. The right hand rolls over the left hand, and we follow through. Some of you will hold on to the bat all the way through. That's okay. Some of you will release the bat and give even more of a follow through. That's okay, whatever your preference is. You'll notice that I take my top hand off the bat well after I've hit the ball, correct? But if you want to keep both hands on, that's fine. But the trick, gang, is to hit the ball before the top hand rolls over the bottom hand. That's the trick. And the only way to do that is the karate chop. Got it? That's it. So here it is. I'm going to go, hit it. And then the creature's going to roll over after contact. If I do it wrong, if I extend my left arm this way, let's say it's an outside pitch and I overreact. There's an outside pitch. Here's what you guys all want to do. Look at the left arm now. It's extended. So from right here, the right arm's going to start going. This is where palm up and palm down is. After this, I'm going to get the rollover. So if I do this and try to hit that ball, watch what's going to happen. In fast motion, you can't see it, but I'm going to extend here. I'm going to reach out here. See how it caused me to hook it and pull. I just took that pitch that was in the middle and pulled it because I went here.
You lose all your power that way too, right?
Sure. We want to hit here, gang. And as you get advanced, I'm going to tell you this. If you just take the knob of the bat and throw it to where you want to hit it. Throw the knob. Say I want to hit it over the shortstop's head. Throw the knob towards the shortstop. If you want to hit it up the middle, take the knob of the bat to the middle. Because wherever the knob goes, the barrel's going to follow. That's an advanced one. Right now, I just want you karate chopping. Karate chopping. Going from flexion to extension. But we do it out in front. Don't extend out here. Don't extend down here. So now you're saying, well, how do I hit a low ball? I'm still going to karate chop with my left hand. Watch this. Here comes a short one. I'm going to stay here. Turn the hips. Here goes the karate chop. I'm still going to karate chop, but my right hand now is going to take the barrel down low, and I'm going to hit that ball slightly below center. I should still be able to get that pitch in the air if I do everything right. If I overreact and drop my hands, that's a problem. Keep your left hand up. Watch how this left hand gets over the top of that ball. Ready? I'm going to take my left hand here. Ready? My left hand went, I dropped my barrel to the ball, and I hit it. That's how you hit the low. It's a little tougher. That's a ball. It's too low. It's below my waist. Or it might be short. So the object for all you guys is to stay level and give me that karate chop. Got it? Now, the number one drill to practice that karate chop is the fence drill. All right, let's see. If you guys will bring me that screen, please. Just kind of bring it right over here. My number one prescribed drill, and I want all of you to do this starting today. Do not leave here today without doing 200 fence drills. Please don't swing your Worth or Miken bat when you're doing this. Grab one of those DeMarinis. Where's Sadler at? I'm kidding. So here's what the fence drill looks like. Imagination. This is a fence. Okay, you can use a net, a fence, a tee. So what I want you to do here, watch me. I want you to stand a bat's length away from the fence or the net. See that? Put the bat on your belly button. I'm a bat's length away. If I do everything correct, if I do the sequence in order, foot, hips, hands, watch. If I do everything in order, foot down, I have to rotate the hips. Karate chop and swing, I should be able to swing without hitting the net. See that? Go. Look at that. Foot, hips, hands, off balance there, sorry. Foot, hips, hands, boom. I should be able to hit the ball without hitting the net or the fence. If you do it wrong, if you extend early, what's going to happen? Yeah, you're going to scratch that Suncoast or that DeMarini bat all up. If you do it wrong, you're going to hit the net. If you do the sequence right, which is foot, hips, hands, you'll be able to do it. Once you get good at that, no way, huh? Once you get good at that, this is a couple months down the road, you can do a live fence drill. I once went to a Yankee game. You know, Yankees have spring training in Tampa, right? Yankees have spring training in Tampa, so we went. My son was a Yankees fan, so we took him one day, and we're sitting up at the top of the stadium so we can get a breeze, looking into the stadium, and on the backfield, we hear some hitting going on. So we turn around, and Derek Jeter is on this side of the screen. Robbie Cano was on the other side of the screen. And they both had tees just like this, and they were doing the fence drill live on the field. Derek Jeter's into the Hall of Fame because of his inside-out swing. He hit it to the middle and right side as good as anybody because he kept his hands inside the ball. That's the expression you'll hear if you're doing what we're talking about here. So with this one, go ahead. Do you trust me? You're good right there. You're behind the net. So now I'm going to take the fence drill and go live with it. Here I am. Bat's linked away from the fence. I got a moving fence here, but that's okay. So I'm going to stand here with the fence. I've got the ball out in front. If I do everything right, I'll be able to hit that ball without hitting the net. This gives me instant feedback on whether I'm doing it right or wrong. Got it? Fence drill, number one prescribed drill. Do it. And what's so cool about the fence drill is you don't have to buy any gadgets. You know what's really cool about it? You can do it while you're in the on-deck circle, waiting to hit. Can't you? There's always a fence, unless you're playing on some cow field in Iowa, cornfield in Indiana. There's usually a fence around it. So while you're sitting there on deck, you can say hi to the wives, the ladies, the girlfriends, all right? And you can take a few practice swings with your hips and hands. Hands inside the ball. I do it all the time. I'll get right up there and take 3 swings. What am I doing right before my at-bat? Reinforcing quality swing. Quality versus quantity. Got it? Everybody understand that? So the fence drill is great for keeping your hands inside the ball.